Right, Mud, this is the cheat sheet for Monday, March the 5th. Top jobs for 2012. On the physical cheat sheet, I have the top 10, and they're listed by the demand form. In other words, how many openings are there right now, and through the course of the year, how much growth is anticipated. Here's the bottom line. It's technology and it's medicine, and there's nothing else. Seriously, of the top 10, 6 are medicine related. Everything from being a pharmacist to a medical assistant and a nurse. More on a nurse in a moment. But the other 4 are technology. I mentioned on Friday that the top degree that you can get right now is in software design. That's the fastest growing out there in collegiate settings right now. And there's good reason. Because one of the top in-demand jobs, video game designers and computer game designers. The app technology, and Apple over the weekend just hit their 25th billion download of an app. That's where all the growth is. So technology and medicine with baby boomers not getting any younger, not that any of us are. Obviously, there's every reason to think that there will be increased demand for medicine for years to come. And does anybody think technology is going away? Now, back to nursing. Nursing is #1 for 2012. And in fact, we know there are nursing shortages all over the country right now as it is. There's an anticipated need of an additional 712,000 nurses in this country beyond the current shortage this year alone. So tremendous opportunities. If you're looking for a new career, if your kids are looking for a field of study, check out my physical cheat sheet. It has everything, including salary information about those jobs included. Now let's touch on something that could end up having an impact in the publishing world, perhaps the way that the downloadable music did about a decade ago. Publishers right now for books are going through what the music companies did when they had to adjust to the idea that you could download a song and didn't have to go and buy a whole album from them in a store somewhere. We're now seeing that Random House is charging libraries 200 to 300% more for the same books because they're ebooks than they used to. Because so many people are now starting to use their tablets in libraries. We're kind of finding that love affair with the tablets again in the library. And so unless you want to own the ebook, there's no difference in renting it from the library than borrowing it from anybody else. So a lot of us are doing it. It'll be interesting to see if Random House and others end up getting themselves left out. There is a give and take here with the libraries, and a point at which they might not have the money in their budgets even to accept their books. I'll remind you that this is one of the best times to be a self-publisher. There are software programs that for less than $200, you could be putting your books out there. And my wife buys a lot of them, especially 99-cent ones. Want to talk about mobile technology real quick and voice recognition software. Google's making a big advance forward as we speak. It's going to be out by the 4th quarter of this year. It's their answer to Siri. It's called the Google Assistant, only this one's going to integrate with all of their platforms. Their search platform, their social media, and with their GPS technology that's present on most smartphones as it currently is. Now, Google powers the Android platform, the most commonly owned smartphone platform. What you're likely to do with the Google Personal Assistant when it is out at the end of this year is you'll likely, in a car, for example, be able to say, hey, look up, Jim's business. Jim's business will be popped up. It'll have the address. Map to Jim's business. Suddenly your GPS is mapped. And call Jim's business. And suddenly the phone number that's listed there is called. And you never have to touch the phone. This is becoming more important because of mobile and its importance in our everyday life. And more important as distracted driving laws all around the country are making it so that you can't touch your phone in the car in many cases. That is the cheat sheet for today. Enjoy yours. We'll see you tomorrow.